But let's talk about why the bad blood.
It just really comes down to Dana White, man. The guy just doesn't know how to shut up. He disrespects me time and time again, saying I'm a moron and I'm a stupid guy, and it just shows the jealousy. It shows the type of personality he really is, man. And it really hurts me really bad because I've been so loyal to the UFC over the last 7 years.
Let me ask you a question, man. When they raise your hand in victory, and you realize you're getting that standing ovation from that UFC crowd and the millions at home, do you look over at Dana, who's sitting by the cage? What happens there? Do you give him one last look before you walk out, or will that be the end of that?
I'm not really sure yet of how I'm going to react. Do they give me the mic? Do they let me, say my piece?
Right.
I highly doubt it. So all the fans that be watching the pay-per-view, if they don't really give me the mic, you'll understand why. And
right.
I'm really expecting that. I don't think they're going to let me say anything on the mic. I'm not going to say anything, wrong about them at all. But
right.
I'm going to say my piece, and I'm going to be thankful for my fans. Thankful to the Tito brothers for making the UFC what it is. But too bad they let a monster like Dana White let his head get as big as he is, and be very egotistical about everything he does. And I really think he's hurting the brand of UFC by him being such a hard ass in everything he does. For being such a vulgar president and very explicit on everything that he says. He says some really vulgar stuff, man. I've never seen a man cuss so much in my life. It shows how ignorant he really is.
Well, there's always been rumblings of him being called the P. Diddy of MMA, and because he has to be in front of the camera, things like that. A lot of people.
I wouldn't even give him just the thought of being the P. Diddy.